Hi everyone, my name is Christine and I'm back in the Potli kitchen making a morning smoothie with you all. So, I mean, everyone kind of has their favorite ingredients for a morning smoothie, but these are mine. And I end up kind of winging it based on my mood. Sometimes I want something a little bit more nutty, sometimes I want something a little bit more fruity, but this is kind of like my typical everyday smoothie. So I start off with oat milk. You can use any other milk of your choice, but oat is my favorite, and I do about a half cup. I'm eyeballing everything here. So I start off with the oat milk, and then I'll use frozen blueberries. Blueberries are one of those fruits that I like to get frozen just because with like fresh blueberries, they only stay good for so long, and I feel like they're at their peak nutritional value when they're frozen as well. And then I usually do something tropical, so I'll do pineapple or mango, about a quarter cup of each. I'm doing pineapple tidbits today. And then I typically like to incorporate some kind of frozen veggie or fresh veggie as well. Today I have frozen spinach. If I have fresh spinach, I will use that, but it's nice to get a little bit of green. Do the whole rest of the package and to disguise some veggies into the smoothie. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do some fresh strawberries. I actually leave the tops on when I'm blending it. I feel like there's just some nutritional value. To be honest, the first time I ever saw anyone doing that was like someone at Costco demoing a blender, and they were just putting the tops of the strawberries in, and they were like, yeah, it's like good for you, you don't taste it. And I was like, why not? That's a great idea. So couldn't put that in there. And then I'm going to use our Potli ingredients. So I'm gonna do about a quarter cup of our hemp-infused apple cider vinegar. And this guy is great in the morning because it balances your pH levels. It's anti-inflammatory as well, super cleansing, and it also just wakes you up. I also find that it gives the smoothie a nice sort of punchy flavor, and it really brightens out everything. So I'm gonna do about a quarter cup of that. Do a little bit more. And each 9-ounce bottle comes with 135 milligrams of hemp-derived CBD, and it is nano-infused. So you'll feel the effects right away, and has more efficient absorption into your body. And then something I like to do is I put like the stickier ingredients last, because sometimes when you put the ingredients like peanut butter, or I'm using almond butter, about a tablespoon of it, in the very beginning, it ends up just kind of like sticking to the blender. So I always like to have it on top so that it incorporates properly. I love using nut butters because it just gives the smoothie some richness. And then very lastly, I'm going to incorporate our CBD honey as well. I don't always use a sweetener for smoothies. It kind of just depends on my mood. But what I love about our honey is that it is raw and all natural, so it's just an Ayurvedic powerhouse. So I like to move that right in there. Oh God. And that's really it. I'm just gonna blend it. And this is really one serving for myself. Let everything incorporate. Done. So I typically like to blend the smoothie longer than is needed, just because I feel like the aeration makes for a better consistency. And sometimes I'll add in a bunch of different powders or nutrients. So a favorite of mine is adding collagen. If it's morning time and I'm feeling a little bit tired, I'll do a combination of matcha and maca powder. You can really put any other supplements that you're feeling or feel like you need. I think what's really important in the morning is taking the time to kind of assess your body and think about what are the nutrients and the adaptogens and the herbs that you need to feel the way that you want to feel. And so what I love about smoothies is that you just kind of make that assessment, make that judgment, and just incorporate whatever it is. So I like how versatile they are, and they're quick as well, and not to mention delicious. So cheers.